gentlemen, welcome to another very special Harcourts, Rata & Co. on-site auction. My name is Tony Lombardi, director and auctioneer. Throughout the crowd, you will see my award-winning sales team. Ladies and gentlemen, most importantly, my co-listing agent, George Stavrakis. Ladies and gentlemen, they are here to assist you with any questions that you may have in regards to the property, the documentation, and of course, and most importantly, to assist you with your bidding. Contracts have been on display. I'm sure that many of you have taken your time to familiarise yourself with them. Particulars of sale are as per the contract prepared by the vendor solicitor. Buyers, I want to quickly go over the rules and regulations that are going to assist you in bidding and buying this fantastic property here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids offers on a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use during the auction to indicate a making bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Well, buyers, I'm here to sell. If you're here to buy, please use the assistance of one of my colleagues. Raise your hand, call your bid out in a nice clear voice, whatever works for you. We really look forward to your bidding. We thank our vendor for selecting Harcourts, Rata & Co. to sell their property. Buyers, a question of you. Where do we see a fair and reasonable place to start the bidding? Let's go shopping. What's it worth, buyers? Where do we see an opening bid? Any bid's a good bid.
515.
515 was a great start, straight out of the gates, bang, bang. At 515, at 520 I've got. At 520 the bid. At 25,
530.
30, good bidding. At 30 I've got here. At 530 the bid, make it 40. At 530 the bid, 40 the call. 40 I've got. At
550,
50, straight back at you. At 50 we've got here. Could I confirm the bid at 50, please? At 550, you're buying the property. We're on the market. We're selling. We are selling. Make no mistake. The bid's here. At 550, the bid we sell. Bid's here at 550. First call at 550. Second call. 55, I'll work with
60.
you. 60, straight back at you again. At 60, I've got. 65, can I say, sir? At 60, I've got here. At 60, the bid, first call. At 65. 65. At 65, the bid. At 65, the bid, 70 now, straight back at you, sir. At 570, the bid. At 570, the bid, make it 75. At 70, the bid, first call. At 75. 75, I've got now. At 75, make it 80, sir.
76.
At 75, 76, I'll work with you. One by one, we go now. At one by one, at 76, the bid. At 76, the bid, make it 7. 7-6 I've got. 7-7, can I say, sir? 7-6 the bid. 7 here. At 7 the bid.
80.
At 80. At 80 the bid here. 580 now. 580 I've got, sir. 580 I'll take one, I'll take half, whatever works. 585. Sorry?
585.
85, bang, left hook. At 85 the bid. At 85 the bid, make it 90. At 85 I've got here. At 585 the bid.
86.
86 here. At 86 the bid. At 86 we've got. At 86, first call at 86. Second call at 86. At 86 the bid. First, second,
87.
Third. 87.
88.
The bid. 88, straight back at you, sir. 88 the bid now. 88 is the bid here. 90. At 90 even. At 90 even I've got 91. 91, good bidding, thank you. At 91 the bid. Good luck to both of you. At 91 the bid here. At 91 the bid. At 91 first call. 91 second call. 92 I've got. At 92 round me off at 95, sir. 92 I've
93.
got. 93 here. At 93 the bid. At 93 the bid 4. Yes, okay, sir. Thank you. At 94 I've got.
95,
95 straight back at you again. At 595 the bid. Round me off at 600, sir. 595 the bid. Hurst. 595 the bid. 6 even. At 6 the bid I've got here. 600,000 first call. 600,000 second call. 600,000 third and final call. I'll take 500 if it makes it easy. At $600,000 is the bid. First call at 600,000. Second call at 600,000. I'll take $500 if it makes it easy, sir. At $600,000 the bid. The tensions rise. $600,000.
500 more on top.
600 and a half the bid, sir. At a half I've got here. At a half the bid, 601. Good bidding. 601 the bid. At 601 now, you sure, sir? Take another 500. 601 I've got first call. 601 I've got second call. 601, third and final call. All done. Finished. Silent. We sell. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. You done? I appreciate your bidding. Thank you very much, sir, man. $601,000 is the bid. The bid is here. Are we all done? All finished? All silent? We sell at 601. Make no mistake about it. Once I knock it down, I cannot accept any late bids. 601 is the bid. First, second, third, final call. We sell. Selling. 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 Sold. Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your participation. Have a great weekend and good bidding.